What it is, man, DJ Juice, another episode of All in Your Business, the podcast. Not about what you do, but why you do it. In the building right now, man, Miss Chaniya Polk, what's good? What's going on?
Hello.
What's good, man? Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, so, welcome back. You know, we had to,
Yes,
we had to bring it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm happy I seen you again, though, because I really forgot about it.
Man, equipment upgrade, you feel me?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta do it bigger, better, brighter, and liver, you know? So let's get into it, man. Let's talk about you. A lot of stuff going on. I've seen you all over TV. I've seen you in little newsprints, and this is no cap. This is no cap. So,
Yes.
you know, we're gonna dive into all of that, but let the people know like exactly who you are, where you're from.
Okay, so my name is Shania, but everybody call me Noodles. I'm from Longview, Texas. I'm 23 years old. I have multiple business. I dance and stuff, and so that's really where like people just really start knowing me. You know, like I used to dance, you know, Juneteenth and stuff like that.
So you got sisters, brothers?
Yeah, I have a brother. My brother just recently passed away though in December.
Okay.
And then I have a son.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear. So you have a son too. So you're a 23-year-old mother
Yeah.
with multiple
I be calling
businesses.
myself a mompreneur.
Mompreneur.
Yeah.
You are the mompreneur.
Yes, I am the biggest. Don't play.
Hey, so
Yes.
so when we talk about businesses and talk about things like that, growing up, I mean, you said you dance. Where did the hustle, like, where did all that come in at?
Really, well, my mom and my daddy started telling me no. My daddy started telling me no.
What you mean no?
Because I used to want everything, and I used to be like really, really crazy about Jordan. So every time a Jordan shoe come out, it used to come out like every weekend then.
Yeah.
So I wanted to like the new one every weekend, every Saturday. And so eventually my daddy started telling me no, and he was like, I'm becoming a spoiled brat, blase, blase. I started working at Jack in the Box, and I hated it.
So
Hey.
basically, your pops was like, hey, look.
Yeah, but he
I
said
ain't-
the whole time he was trying to teach me this.
Yeah.
So he be happy. Like, he be like, I knew it was going to happen. Like, I just knew I had to cut you off a little bit and do this and that. And I'm like, why would you do that, though?
So
like,
what he said, he knew he had to cut you off a little bit
Yes.
so you could grow.
Yes. Because he said I
Ooh,
know
that
I had
sound
it
like-
in me, but he was like, I was a brat. So
That
I
sound
did
like a
feel like
lesson
everything's
right
supposed to be handed. I'm not handed to me, but I like when I call, you're supposed to just give me whatever I want. You know, I was like passing in school, I'm making all A's and stuff.
So he was like,
I
that's
wasn't
enough.
bad. Yeah. So I'm like, why can't I just have everything I want? Especially all the Jordans. I used to like throw fits. Like, I'm crying.
Really?
Yes.
Over
One day
the
I told my
shoes.
granny, because I was a cheerleader in high school, I told her it was one of my trip payments that needed to be paid. And I got me. I remember they were Valentine Fives.
So
and
you
I got,
threw the Jordans into the cheer payment.
Yes, I did. And she gave me the $2.15, and I went to buy them Jordans, baby.
And still cheered?
Yes, because it was my trip. I think it was already paid or something. Or we was already caught up.
Oh,
I
so
really
you
didn't
just
need to
taking
pay
extra money.
Yeah, I really need to pay it, and so I just asked anyway.
Well, you
and she
saw
found
her.
out she was so mad. She was so mad.
So in doing so, you working at Jack in the Box. That was your first real job.
Yeah, my first job was Jack in the Box. I used
So-
to babysit first, and then I did Jack in the Box.
So why you stop babysitting and do Jack in the Box? Because I'm sure like women
Yeah,
go
I
out
still
all
was
the time.
babysitting though. I did Jack in the Box, so I always loved kids though. And so
Okay.
I was doing both. And then I started getting like 2 or 3 jobs at a time.
So were you babysitting while people went out? Were you
Yes.
babysitting when they went
Yeah, I'm
to
babysitting
work?
my mama friends while they going out, while they going to work. Just whatever I was babysitting.
So you babysitting, then we hit up Jack in the Box. You said I need to get some.
And then
more.
Mama had got sick one time though. And then so I was like, I need to be the way, like, you know, to bring some money in the house or whatever. And then so what did I do? I used to church. I used to pick between church practice or picking up more shifts at Jack in the Box. So I was leaving school early, so I can go to work. Because like, I already know this church, so I don't need to practice with y'all. So I was leaving school early, going to work. And then I started working at Top Fun, but it really wasn't open for a long time. It was like an arcade.
Yeah, they only open for like
Yeah,
what, a month
like-
or two?
I would say like 4 months. I probably got like 2 checks.
It was 4 months. I
It
did
was
not
like
know.
training,
I-
and then like actual business days. It was probably like for a month or 2.
So was that did COVID come? Like why did they?
No, Top
that
Fun
way
was
before
like,
that.
yeah, it was a long time ago. I really don't know why. But you know, people say they want stuff to come to town and stuff, and people don't support it. I really think, like, we really wasn't busy.
But at that time, it was another business too, G-Force.
I think G-Force was opening up too at the same time.
Yeah, but
And so-
I think they were two totally different.
It
places.
was. Like, Top Fun was so fun. They had so much stuff in there. It was real cool.
Man, so
Yeah.
you were working at Top Fun 4 months.
Quit there. Why didn't quit? You know, they shut down.
Yeah.
I had Toys R Us and Jack in the Box at the same time. That was only seasonal, though.
Towards the rest. So you just out here hustling. You was like, I'm trying to scrape up this. So what were you, was there a thing, besides Jordans, what else were you trying to purchase? What were you trying to do?
Stuff for myself. I liked being dressed up. I like getting my hair done. I always wanted my nails done. And just stuff like that.
So then when I met you, I met Sassy Collections.
Yes.
So where did that come in at?
One day I was at Jack in the Box, and I was thinking about lip gloss. No, I I think I was mad at my boss or something. I was like, I'm not physically working with people. I was like, something had made me mad, and I was like, I gotta do something because I don't work for nobody. And I remember for real, I was just my beautician, and I was like, I think I want to make lip glosses. And she was like, how you gonna do that? I was like, I don't know, if I look it up. So she was like, let me know, and she said she'll buy my supplies for me for the first time. It's like, okay. And so I found,
shout out to that beautician who sold
shout out
that
to
seed.
Sophia. And so I sent her a screenshot. It was like $99 or something.
Yeah.
And so this same time, like a little bit, mama was sick though too a little bit. So she was like, okay, just let me know, whatever. And then so the kit was like $99. I ordered the kits. I started it. It was a mess at first. Like, it was like messy. Like, I had my mama help me mix and stuff. I got her putting it on her lips. I could see. I had like something that was like a green color. It was so ugly. A purple color. I had blue colors. I didn't get the mixing down the color part yet. So I just kept doing stuff. Then, like it was like a glass. It wasn't glass, like probably like a mirror type of top.
Yeah.
That's just all smeared. I got lip gloss all over it. I just didn't know what I was doing.
So your first process, you got the materials and you was like, all right, so I'm just going to do it.
I'll practice just like giving like the lip gloss. Like, just sample this for me. Just sample this.
That reminds me of like when I got a Cricut machine.
Yeah,
Because I was like,
it is hard though.
I was like, oh man, I'm about to start making this, and this, and this.
It's easy until
and I got
you really
my first
start.
order of like 20 jerseys.
It
took so long to make those jerseys, and I was like, you know what?
I'm supposed to make sure it's just too time consuming.
So what point like turned the whole lip gloss thing? When did it like turn around? Like, so did the lip gloss thing just fizzle out, and then you was like, you know what?
No, I kept doing the lip gloss still. Nah, I just started. I wouldn't say paying attention, but I started like watching YouTube videos. They had instructions on the website that I bought the kit from. I started paying attention to that, watching it. Then I just started writing down stuff like, oh, I just put 2 drops in this time instead of 4 drops to do this color.
So when you first started off, you were just kind of.
I was just doing. I was just eyeing stuff. I was just doing stuff like.
So you came up with a process.
Yeah, like I thought it was gonna be easy at first, and I was like, this is not working, or whatever. Then I didn't like them colors. Like, I don't want no green. And then it was showing green, so I don't want no green lip gloss on.
Yeah.
So I started doing stuff like that. And then I got to TJC, it still was working, but like my clear lip gloss was going the fastest. So okay, plain Jane. So I kept doing that.
So was it clear with the little where you could taste with the little taste, or was it just straight?
No, just clear. It smelled like strawberry stuff.
Okay.
So it was clear, and then I had a new one. Everybody loved the nude and the clear. Then I added like a little pink one, and so that was my 3. Those are 3 I still got today.
Yeah.
So then was like my high sellers. Everybody was just like getting them. I kept the same. How many drops I put and everything. So I would mess up, add new scents and stuff like that. And then I started adding like glitter and stuff. I started doing stuff for kids. That's when COVID came.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do something for kids. And I started adding glitter in some of them.
So these like clothes, when did these clothes start popping off? Because that's what I seen like the most. I seen clothes. And I was like, okay, everybody talking about Sassy collections. Like, I want to know what it's about the Sassy collection.
It really happened when COVID came. When I was at TJC, you do drop shipping. Yeah. I was on drop shipping, but it really wasn't like helping. It wasn't doing too good. It was like taking forever for everybody to get out their clothes and stuff. I was like, I can't keep doing this. And then so I bought a new vendor. I tried out the vendor. I hated it. It was like the clothes was horrible.
So that was okay. What I always hear this about the vendor points with the clothes. At what point, like, how many vendors did you go through before you got like that vendor you said, all right, I can do something?
It was a lot. I really lost count though.
For real? It was that many?
Yeah, but it really wasn't like, they all wasn't so bad, but they wasn't what I wanted. Like, like I found one, they'll do drop shipping. When people get the stuff, they don't like you're supposed to do on like the website or something, take it forever. Then I'll find some where shipping is horrible. Yeah. Find some where it's like, what is that little material it be? I'm gonna say like, I ain't gonna say cotton blend.
Like a thin polyester blend.
Yes,
type of
it'd
thing.
be that. I remember I had ordered a skirt. It was a skirt and a shirt. It was horrible, and it was like that material right there. And I'm like, this is a mess. So I really went through a lot of stuff. Then you get scammed. You don't really get scammed a couple times, but you pay for stuff and it really ain't what you thinking it's gonna be. Okay. So of course that happened a couple times, and then one day I was just like, boom. No, I really didn't find a real just one stick vendor until now. Yeah. I had multiple I was ordering from then. Okay. And I just did that, and then COVID came. Everybody was saying we was having block parties in Longview. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I ain't gonna do what I want to do, but I know what I need to do.
So with the block parties, was it a thing where you said, okay, I'm not gonna do the drop shipping. I'm gonna have all my stuff on hand. Yeah. So you feel like having your product on hand was way better than having it. And then I had to be smart. I was like, I'm gonna sell clothes if they can wear to the block parties. So that's really what just took off when I started doing it. Okay. So I was saying like hoochie dresses, crop tops, shorts, 2 pieces that's like biker shorts and shirts. Yeah. Because I know the girls supposed to buy this and wear this.
And what really saved me though, you know, when we got that first check from COVID.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that check called?
Was it the stem?
Yes. What was that called though? The stimulus check.
Yeah.
Yes, our first stimulus check.
Yeah.
I was okay. I'm just to pay this whole stimulus check on some clothes to see how to do. And I was like,
so
boom.
that was you spent your first stimmy. Your first stimmy went to straight.
I think that was the only one I got. Yes.
Cause I knew you was making money.
I don't know.
They were like, no,
like,
it's somebody alone be making some money.
So I got that first stimulus check, and I was like, you know what? Forget it, I'm just gonna try. And I kept talking to my daddy about it, and I just kept telling him about it. He was like, just do it. Like, you know, like, just do it. You say you're gonna do it, like, just do it or whatever. And so I said, forget it.
So moving around, hustling these clothes, I mean, are you setting up shop at certain places? Are you posting these on
I used to have them in my
Facebook?
trunk, because I didn't have no store then or nothing. Remind you, I was drop shipping before that. So it wasn't never as big as it was. And so then, like, you used to walk into my mama's house, the whole wall is full of Sassy stuff.
So,
like, you know, the caboodles.
Okay, so was this all stuff that you were seeing people wanted? Like, I know you said, like, hoochie wear. Or were you like, all right, I'm going to get this and make people wear this?
I'm going to get this and make people wear this. Because I like to be humble, but I know what I got the people going to want, too.
Well, you can pop it.
So, like, I know if I wear this, they going to want to wear this. So that's what I used to do.
Yeah.
Order the clothes. I will model the stuff, or I have somebody else come over and model the stuff.
Yeah.
And boom, it's sold out maybe that night or the next day because they just buy it.
That quick, that
yeah, and I wouldn't buy too much of the same stuff because I know everybody didn't want to dress alike.
Right.
So I used to always have to keep that in mind too. Like,
I should have got my Tyrese on. I should have did it.
Yes.
I should have got my Tyrese on.
And I was like, boom, I just did it. And then I do the lashes too. Because, like, of course, to save more clothes or something, they buy their clothes, they go pick up their lashes, then they was picking up their lip gloss. I'm like, okay, boom.
So you got the lashes, lip gloss, and clothes. So you got the whole outfit.
Yeah, basically. Except the shoes. Everything except shoes.
Wow, you have had something like that.
Yeah, it was fun yes.
What I see all the time now, I see the fashion weeks.
Yes.
Tell me about how you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I know we was modeling clothes, we do all that, but what made that transition to say, you know what, this is what I want to do. I want to do this, like, I guess on another level per se.
Yeah. But it's me, I really like Jada Waiter and like Ari and stuff. So I look up to a lot of stuff they do, which is like business-wise stuff, like business-wise. And so I always said, though, you know, like, I would call myself Jada Waiter. Like, I think I'm Jada Waiter, blase. And so I always think I can model and stuff, too, though. And so I did a fashion show before, like, of course, you know, in Longview, TFS.
Yeah.
So I used to model with them and do fashion shows and stuff with them all the time. You know, I do, like, the music videos sometimes and do stuff like that. And so my friend had actually texted me, and she was playing, and she was like, can you cuss on her?
I mean, not for real, but go ahead.
I would just tell you exactly what she said. She's like, bitch, you need to apply for this fashion week. I'm like, what you talking about? So she sent me the flyer, and it was the one that's supposed to be in LA. So I'm like, what you talking about? And she was like, she sent me the flyer, whatever. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm just playing, but I'm going to sign up for it, whatever. So I signed up, and they ended up getting accepted. But I didn't end up get to go, though, because like, it was storming real bad in California.
Okay.
And then when I looked up everything, the flights was like $800.
So, like, at the last minute, you was like, shoot. Well, not last minute, but when
it was probably like a week before when I realized that I couldn't go. Yeah,
okay.
And I was like, I didn't want to like be stressing about it or whatever. But they nice though, so they were able to move me to a different show.
Okay.
So it's like I won't not be able to do it. I could just do it for a different show.
Okay, dope. So when it comes to like inspiration, motivation, I mean, people are always saying, you know, kids, they're saying all these different things about what motivates them. What truly motivates you to do what you do and go as hard as you do?
I really would say my baby, but I really feel like I have like a vision in my mind how I want my life to be or how I want to be in life. So I really feel like I don't stop though until I get that. Or when I want something, I just keep doing it until I get it.
Yeah.
So I think it's just me wanting to be successful, wanting to be Jada Waiter, or me wanting to be Noodles or just period whoever. I want to work for myself. Like I want to be able to wake up, do the life I want to have every day.
Gotcha.
So I feel like I just keep working until that just happens.
So what is it that says, you know what, I want this life? Like, were there things growing up that, I mean, I know you were saying, like, your pop said, hey, look, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do this. What did you see growing up that, because normally, typically, people from Longview, when you talk about fashion, that's not one of the top places you go to. You know, so when you talk about these things and you say, well, nobody here has really been, you know, has stepped out that much or to the extent, why is that? You know, what is it that you seen that said, you know what, this is a what I can feel or?
Yes. Like what made me want to do something, basically what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like what made me want to model?
Yeah, like
I like
what
to
makes
do
you want
stuff
to
that people
model?
not-
What makes you want to go into the clothing?
Yeah.
Because when I hear Longview, I don't see people
Yeah,
with
you hear about killings
brands.
and stuff.
I don't see the other side. I'm always interested in saying like, so what did you see not only in yourself but in your city to continue to do it in your city? Because most people say, "Oh, I gotta leave my city
and
to get it popping."
Yeah, I feel like now it's time for me to leave my city because I feel like I done accomplished so much. So it's like, what's next, you know? And so, but I didn't ever see really just inspiration in my city for wanting a brand. But I seen how big of an impact it was happening. Like when COVID came and I seen everybody, like I'm going out and I see everybody in my clothes.
Yeah.
Or I get on Facebook and I see everybody sharing my stuff. Or I get on Snapchat and so tagging. Like they got you just go to your Snap feed and it be the circles.
Yeah.
You see everybody, you see your bags on the circles, or you see Sassy collection on the circles, or your flyer or something on the circle.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm really kind of got motion, so I want to keep it going. Like I want to keep it, like, and like I really want to be something, you know. So I feel like I just keep that in my mind, like to be something you got to work for it.
So question then, why you? Because you. I look at it as an artistry.
Yes.
You know, artists come out, they make music, they say, "Oh man, I'm not getting the support."
Yep.
Somebody comes out, they sell T-shirts. Yep. "Oh, I'm not getting the support."
And that really bothers me. I hate when people do that. They do new stuff or when they do stuff. Mm-hmm. Because people will try to always say it's because you're popular or because it's this and it's that. I really don't think that. I really think if you serious about something and people see you serious, they gonna take you serious. And so I feel like if they see you taking your business serious, you doing this all the time, you like growing all the time, you doing new stuff, then it's like, okay, yeah, this girl's serious about this. So we take this serious. Like Sassy Collections, that's really a brand. We've been sitting around for a long time. And I hear people be like, oh, I'm finna take a break for this. Like, oh, I'm finna stop, or I'm not getting support. Because you getting on Facebook crying about it instead of trying to make it better or seeing what's not working for you. That's another thing. People don't do stuff for them. And I feel like selling clothes was for me. Yeah. I feel like because I feel like I'm a vibe, okay? So me being a bottle girl, me doing music videos, me doing stuff like that, that's for me because I'm like, that's my personality. Like, that's just me. I walk into a place, I'm loud. Hey, girl. Like, I may dance a little bit. We can take some shots. Or we can be serious and talk about business, too, though. But I feel like that's all just me.
Authentic.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm always just me. I may have an attitude sometimes and I'm not just F for nobody and talk to nobody, but that's just me. Like, I may be snappy and catty, but that's just me. And I always had, like, a bossy mentality.
So I feel like it's authenticity there.
Yeah, I always want to be
when you're authentic, people see that, they feel that, so they can say, okay, I'm willing to support this because of this. Because you know how people, different sides, different cliques, different areas. Oh, well, you ain't supposed to buy this from this person. Nah, you gonna buy what you like.
I had a lot of my enemies buying Sassy. And I'm not gonna tell you no. So yeah, girl, where you want me at? Yeah. Y'all got it, come get it. Like, you can buy it online, you pick up at so in time. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell nobody no.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I mean, but that's how you build your business and build your brand. Because I think so many times people go into it and they try to
mix personal and business.
And be cliquish with it and then wonder why it doesn't work. It's not going to work because everything's involved around the clique.
Yeah. I feel like you can't be like a messy business owner either. I feel like you can't be in too much either if you're a business owner. Because like, how you supposed to be selling everybody stuff and want everybody to support you, but you on here talking about this business owner on Facebook?
That's how I feel about taxes. Why am I gonna let somebody?
That is crazy.
Nah, for real. Because a lot of times, if I see your actions or if I see you doing something, then this is my personal information.
Yeah. That's how I feel about nurses and stuff. Like, you know how people be nurses and be messy. Like, how you gonna be a nurse and be messy? You just look at everybody's prescriptions and ask them what's wrong with them. And like, you used to be a bully and stuff in school. How you gonna be a nurse now? Like, that blows me. That's crazy to me.
It's a lot of little things I look at and I'm like, oh.
And I don't feel like people understand that's affect them.
Yeah.
So I feel like stuff you do should reflect what you do. So like me going out, that reflect me. Like, that's just me. They know I'm a vibe. They know I like to have fun.
I ain't gonna lie, like there was a small period of time where when I started Juice for Kids, I didn't know. I had to figure out what was my balance because I didn't want to show people. Because I felt like at one point I really had blocked myself out from DJing and everything, just focus on that. So I was around kids. So then when I went back into being in the clubs and all that, people were looking like...
It's still hard for me to do now.
And I'm like...
You know, I'm a school teacher, a 4th grade school teacher.
Oh, yeah.
So like me doing modeling and being a bottle girl and stuff on the weekend and being sassy and still modeling sassy clothes and then going into the week being a teacher, my balance is easy. The balance is good for me.
Yeah.
It's the other people balance. Like, it's always, people looking in, like, why you gonna be a teacher and you go to the club? Well, who said I couldn't? Like, why I gotta be a teacher?
As long
and
as
can't
you
go
take
to
a
the club?
shot with the student mama, you be all right. Like, hey girl,
Like the mama in the club, so why I can't be? And I feel like if I'm just not wilding, doing the most, and I'm still being able to come to work to do my job, it shouldn't be a problem.
No, fact.
And so my kids still learning. So it's like, what, they still love me? So I'm like, I don't know what's the difference.
So,
It's just I still struggle with that though for real. Like, I did Kendall event.
Yeah.
I got in trouble about the outfit I had on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, you can't be wearing that, you can't post that. So it's like, okay.
So but all in all, it's still finding that balance with it and everything. But you're remaining truly authentic. It's just like the coaches and stuff there, the women coaches with the dresses on and stuff. People saying, "Oh, this and this." I'm like, "Nah, they just regular clothes.
Exactly.
They just fit
different." And I really feel like it'd be body types.
Oh no, it's
So I
definitely
feel like
a lot of
there'd
body
be
shaming
a
going on.
whole problem about it.
Yeah, it's
like,
definitely a lot of body
that.
shaming.
Yes.
Definitely, because I've seen the little shorts way up here, and then it just depends on who wearing them.
Exactly. That happened in high school, my whole time in high school. But that still happened in real life though. So yeah.
So what's next for Shania? I ain't gonna say Sassy Collection because it seems like you do so many different things.
Yeah, I
so
do.
What's next for you?
Right now, I feel like I'm more so working on trying to be consistent with everything. Because I feel like I got everything I need to do in life, to be successful. So I feel like I don't need to add nothing else. I don't need to take away. I feel like I just need to master everything I got going and just stay consistent.
Consistency.
So that's all what I'm trying to do right now.
So
and being more organized.
2023, that's your word.
Yep.
Consistency.
Yep.
All right, then. So you gotta let people know where they can follow you if they want to.
I did add something, but that ain't really too much.
What?
But I added my brother merch, Co-World. That's really the only thing I done just added on though.
Okay.
But that ain't really too much that I couldn't handle though.
Okay.
But I feel like the easiest way to find me is on Facebook. It's under Chaniya Polk, ChaniyaPolk, and then you can just go to my bio and click my link tree, and it got everything you need to know.
Oh,
My
like
Instagram, my Snapchats, how to book me, how to buy Sassy, how to rent my inflatables, all that good stuff.
Inflatables, we ain't even talking and going to the inflatables because she just skip over businesses. When I asked her stuff, she just skip over all that. But she got inflatables too, y'all.
Yeah, I got a water slide. So book Geico Inflatables.
Yes, sir. How you spell that?
GIOCO.
GIOCO. This
Inflatables.
is Shania. This is another episode of All in Your Business, the podcast. It's all about why you do it, not what you do it, man. I am DJ Juice. This is Shania. Peace.